going to work. All right, Cray. So, how long have you been within St. Vrain? Like, what schools did you progress through?
I went from Eagle Crest to Altona to here.
Silver Creek?
Yeah, Silver Creek.
All right. Well, we're in a unique position with this interview because you and I were not only in the same elementary school, not only in the same class, but at the same table in the same class at the same elementary school. So we have a bit of a history.
True.
So, I mean, I could tell stories about stuff that happened between us forever, but this interview is about you and your perspective on some of the stuff that happened. So, for some background, just talk about a little bit, what was Eagle Crest like from your perspective? How did you enjoy it? What was it like for you?
I loved Eagle Crest from what I can remember, which isn't much. I just remember, I know one time we made pancakes in class.
Yeah,
that was
awesome.
What else? I don't know. I remember we were like an Australian unit, I think.
Yep. We had Australia second grade.
Some pretty good times. That's about it. That's about all I can remember.
Do you remember our teacher at all?
Miss Dudley?
Yeah.
Yes. She was a nice lady.
No,
I don't remember like specific things about her. But.
All right. So, is there anything that really stood out to you that happened in elementary school? I mean, that was like 5 years, over 5 years of your life. Like, is there anything that like stood out to you? What's one thing? Whenever anyone brings up Eagle Crest, like what kind of memory pops in your head?
I guess. I don't know.
You don't know? You can't think of anything?
Memory? Like the best memory from Eagle Crest?
When I say, do you remember Eagle Crest? You would say yes, but what's like the first image that comes in your
recess,
head? Recess?
Just running around. I know they running around playing groundies, and then they added those trees in the back.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh yeah, the little trees that were like
short,
the perfect
trees.
our size. We'd always whenever we'd run into them.
Yeah.
You'd just get all these pine needles in your face.
Yeah, sure remember those. Good time.
I mean, yeah. Basically, you can talk about anything with this.
All right.
I mean, I don't mean just you can go on tangents and stuff like that, but I mean even the simplest details from your past is going to create an impact on who you are today and who you will become.
True.
So whatever you talk about is going to be important because when you said recess, I immediately knew I immediately had memories of recess. Whenever we'd play soccer and stuff.
I didn't play soccer. But
you didn't play the soccer match? You remember the huge soccer matches that we would have?
Yes.
And we would always lose because we would always play the grade below.
What was that? Fall festival? Was that what it was called? Mm-hmm. Or what was the end of the year thing? I can't remember, but I remember as 5th graders, you had to show the younger kids how to do it. I forget what it was called.
The fall festival?
Was it the fall festival? It was at the end of the year. And there was one of the stations was
oh, you mean field day?
Field day.
That's not even close to fall festival.
Well,
we had a fall festival.
And we had field day.
We celebrated every holiday,
right?
Huh?
We did.
Well, it's interesting because we were the last really class that consistently just went all out for holidays. Do you remember the parties that we would have? In elementary school, you don't remember those?
Let's see. No, not really. Oh, I do remember.
We would always go out for first. It would always happen after first or second recess.
I think so. I think I remember some. We had just holiday themed food and stuff. It was just yeah.
What do you remember from them? I mean, yeah, the food. There was food, but elaborate a little bit.
I would if I remembered what they were, but I honestly, I don't remember the holiday parties.
All right, we'll talk about recess a little bit more. What did you do during recess? We usually hung out in first and second grade.
Usually Yeah, usually Groundies or sometimes Foursquare. And I'm not sure if they added, you know what I'm talking about, that hoop thing?
Yeah.
Did they add that?
Yeah, where you threw the ball in the
Yeah,
top.
and I remember that got vandalized.
Yeah.
I remember someone like broke it, like took it down or something. That was fun.
Do you remember what they
until
did to like keep that from happening? Because they put it back on top, remember? Like after a year.
What did they do? I don't know. Did they do anything to prevent it from happening?
I think they added just like they just made it higher. Like
They might have. It is pretty high now. It's still fun. Still go out there every Saturday, get a good workout in.
Really? Do you actually?
Maybe. I do. You don't know.
All right.
Oh, one more thing from elementary school. I remember the Beatles. And we
The
had
Beatles concert.
I remember because I was like really into the Beatles, and I still am.
Really? Is that
I
is
still
that
like
what
the
made
Beatles.
you like
Yeah,
the Beatles?
It was.
That's awesome.
Like I think it was third grade choir or something.
Yeah,
And
it was fifth grade. It was our last one.
Yeah, and
It was our last music
we
thing.
did Yellow Submarine and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
remember that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was actually what made me love the Beatles too.
It was like it really. I don't know. I always liked the Beatles.
Do you remember always just like hearing about the Beatles but never actually listening to them?
Yes, until we were forced to.
we refused to check it out ourselves. It had to be forced for us to like
Well,
sing
I'm glad
these
they
songs.
forced it onto us.
Yeah, it was nice. Beatles binge definitely happened a lot in all of us after that.
And then we had the little, not kazoos. I'm trying to think. What were they?
What do you mean?
Everyone got
the recorders?
Recorders. That was so bad. I couldn't even play.
Do you remember like the progression
Cross Buns.
Remember that?
Was the first one. I just bombed that. Couldn't do it.
What do you remember the progression that we had? There was like recorder karate where there was like the different belts.
I think I was.
And there was just little pieces of colored string that you would tie to the end.
Man, was that pointless. I mean
how far did you get?
How far did I get?
Yeah, like what was the highest level that you achieved? Remember each belt was a song and you had to master that song and it got more and more.
What, third level? I don't know what
I think it was orange
color
belt.
that'd be.
It was orange
belt, yeah.
It was white, yellow, orange.
Right. That sounds right. And yeah. That was it.
So the Beatles thing, I want to go back to that for a second.
All right.
Because I had a question about that. Do you remember how a lot of us had like a different, we did those like bits, like those quick little sketches, like for the very, very first one when we did I Want to Hold Your Hand, we had like the pseudo band.
Oh,
The fake band that would play over on the side. That was the pretend Beatles.
I think so, yeah.
Do you remember that?
What was I?
Yeah, did you have any of those? Because
I think I held the sub, because we had a cardboard cutout of the submarine, I think. And I think I held that. Just walked around.
You walked around with the yellow submarine? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you remember we did 4 songs, right? We did Yellow Submarine, we did
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
She Loves You.
She Loves You.
And All You Need Is Love.
All You Need Is Love.
And for some reason we couldn't do All You Need Is Love.
It
Do you
just
remember
sounded
that?
horrible.
No. Do you remember? It wasn't until the last week did we get it because we couldn't remember the verses.
Oh my, this is so simple.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I'm embarrassed.
To know that you were associated with that?
How could we? All right. Let's just.
All right. We'll go back to field day because, I mean, we all were in charge of something.
Yes.
What were you in charge of?
It was the little plastic pool with the ducks, the rubber ducks. And I don't know what you had to do with them.
You just remember a pool of ducks?
It was really fun because you just huck a duck in the pool. I don't know. There's not much more to say than that. I forget what it was, but it's fun.
Do you ever run for office or anything like that? Like for student senate? Or not student senate, student council?
Oh, in elementary school? No.
No?
No.
So then...
I don't think so.
How is Altona just opened when we were going through elementary school.
Yeah.
And we got to be the top of the school twice. Because at the time, 5th graders weren't there. So when we were in 4th grade, do you remember this? When we were in 4th grade, we were the top of the school because there were no 5th graders. They all went to Altona.
That's right.
And then we were on top again because we got to be in 5th grade.
2-time MVPs. That's right.
So I mean, how did you think of that? Did you enjoy that? Like, well, I mean, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it's all right.
It was nice?
I'd have rather moved on to middle school.
Really? You would have rather just go back down a peg than continue to go up?
Whatever I can do.
To go down?
To go down.
So then you actually liked the fact that once we were done being supreme rulers of the grades 2 years in a row,
right? Well,
that we got to take a step down and be on the bottom again.
You have to be on the bottom, 4 times in your life for school?
For school?
Yeah, elementary, middle, high, and college.
In college, yeah.
If you go to college.
If you go to college. So really 3 times if you finish out public
your
school.
last pig, elementary school can
Oh yeah, for us we got to do it 4 times.
Remember all those 5th graders always bullying us?
We were the
new.
What did they do to you?
That never happened.
We were just making up. You're just gonna lie about the environment we had.
I'm trying to think of kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
Did we have little chickens?
You were in kindergarten in Eagle Crest, but I wasn't.
Where were you? Blue Mountain?
No, I wasn't in the state
Blue Mountain
yet.
was it? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So then, I guess, what was the kindergarten like at Eagle Crest?
It was a great time, man. It was just numbers and shapes and colors. Let's see. I think we had a incubator with like chicken eggs in it.
Oh, the eggs?
Yeah. I think, was that kindergarten? I'm not sure, but.
All right. So now then we'll go to the middle school. You've transitioned. You're now finally down a peg after having to suffer through
being on top twice.
Yeah.
How did I make it?
What are your memories of? So then, what are your memories of Altona? Because it was so vastly different from Eagle Crest.
Oh my, memories of Altona, huh? Okay, I remember being in band, and I was French horn, and I thought I was a beast. Didn't do it in Actually, I did do it freshman year of high school.
Was middle school quick for you? Because middle school
is fast
for you. Because it's kind of a journey for for our class. It was a bit of a journey because we were so connected, and it was such a new school that we got to build the environment.
Oh,
we didn't just integrate ourselves. We actually started something.
Right. And then I remember previous friends coming back from Blue Mountain. In that 6th grade year, we all got to reconnect again, and that was really cool.
After the separation that we had.
Yeah, that was. And then
because that was awful.
I was a weird kid in middle school.
Yeah, what kind of antics did you get into?
Just weird stuff. What kind of antics?
Yeah, what kind of antics did you get involved in? What does classic Cray sound like in middle school? What does it look like?
You don't want to know. It's horrifying.
Come on,
If you want to know, just go to my Facebook page, see the horrors. Just scroll back.
Was it that bad?
It was bad.
So just a blur of horrible things?
Yeah, that's it.
So then, I mean, now we're in high school. You're in high school now.
Mm-hmm.
Are there... So then we'll just... What I'm looking to do here... Now that we've gone through middle school pretty quickly, because elementary school was a lot for us.
Yeah, it was.
For you. And then middle school was pretty quick for you.
It was a blur, yeah.
But then now high school, that's got to be pretty big. I mean, you're not even close to the same person anymore. I mean...
true.
I mean...
I've evolved.
Do you see that within yourself?
A new person?
Yeah, what the changes that you see in yourself?
Yeah, I do. Somewhat. I'm trying to think of how I've changed. I can't.
You can't think of how you changed? No,
I know
self-reflection.
I have. I'm trying to think. I've just become, I don't know.
Well, what do you remember being like?
In middle school?
In middle school, elementary school, yeah.
I was really... Can't find the words. And what was I like? I'm trying trying to reminisce, but I just can't. I honestly don't know.
All right. Well, how would you describe yourself today then?
Oh, jeez, these are hard questions.
I'm trying to warm you up a
I don't
little
know.
bit.
I'm kind of ready for.
You're just ready?
I'm just ready.
You're just constantly
to be
ready?
honest, I'm ready to go to college. I don't know. I see myself as I'm more adventurous, I guess.
Yeah?
Now, yeah, take more chances and stuff.
What sort of chances have you taken?
Well,
Share some of your adventures, Cray.
some of my adventures. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What's something I wouldn't have done? Okay. Last year I went cliff jumping in Hawaii.
What?
And I would never have done that at like middle school. My
Yeah,
frail
too
body would probably
afraid.
die. So. But so I did that, and that was pretty crazy. What else? I mean, I don't know. I'm always up for something new.
Yeah?
Looking into what is it? Oh
What
yeah,
about-
I'm going to Vegas. I'm gonna do the bungee jump off this building.
Yeah?
Ready for that.
Oh, the
stratosphere.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do that next time. Shout out to Vegas.
What kind of adventures have you gone on with like friends or something?
Friends, adventures. I don't know. Not much. Just seeing movies, chilling.
What do you
at
usually
each other's houses?
What do you usually do with friends?
Oh, I see where this is going. Oh, okay. Well, every Friday.
No, that's not what I meant to do at all. That's not what I was.
I
That's
was
no.
trying to pick up on your hints.
No, that's not a hint. No, I don't want to talk about Friday Night SmackDown yet.
It's great though.
we
Be
can-
there.
We can save it for another time. No, I'm looking for a story or some memories that you have about things that you would do outside of school with friends.
Outside of school with friends. With friends.
What do you usually do with friends?
I mean, the obvious stuff. Just play video games, watch movies, play some sports. You know, just throw the pigskin around.
Yeah,
Yep.
big pigskin thrower, Craig.
Yeah, pigskin. What else? Oh, swimming sometimes. Going to Billy's jacuzzi.
And swimming in the hot tub.
Well, not swimming. Sitting in the jacuzzi, swimming in the pool. Okay.
Well, okay. So you don't do. I mean, our town doesn't really set us up for a lot of success in that department.
True. I mean, there's not much to do here in Longmont until, well, the new mall's up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's that. But before that, I guess I did like roaming the old mall. That was pretty fun.
You roamed the old. What are your memories of the old mall?
Oh, it was a dump.
Like always.
Just all the
you have
stores
no
are
good
closed.
memories of
The
Twin
only
Peaks.
okay, $5 Tuesdays at the movie theater. That was great. I love that. I want that back. I'll take that old movie theater if I got $5 Tuesdays again.
I don't think. When was the last time you went to that movie theater? What was the last movie you saw?
Oh, at the movie theater? Probably like.
Because that movie theater was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Who doesn't love the seat? I mean, the seats there were nice, and there was like butter stains on them, and like the floors were sticky, and you never know why they're sticky. Like,
No, Chris. It wasn't even like it was
scares
gross.
me.
Chris,
It was gross.
Flat. It was a flat movie theater. The movie theater didn't angle
It
the
was-
seats at all. Do you remember that?
I guess I do. And then the popcorn was good there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good popcorn.
You liked the popcorn?
And then, what else? Okay, that mall was good for the movie theater and GameStop. That's about it. So,
You have zero good memories of the mall.
Oh, did they have the Halloween store at the mall? They did.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that. And they had like art.
What do you mean they had art?
They had miscellaneous art in like one of the shut down places. It was like, All right, whatever.
You don't like
CT.
remember like the playground thing?
Oh yeah, it was dumb. I mean, it was fun to just walk around there, and they shut down like the Annie's pretzels. That was good. You remember Annie's pretzels?
I loved Annie's pretzels.
Yeah,
of course
well,
I
it's
do.
gone now. So take Annie's pretzels over the whole new mall.
The entire
Single Annie's pretzels. That's how much I love
Wait,
Annie's
in
pretzels.
place of all of the structures in the mall.
There's a huge parking lot and a tiny little Annie's pretzels right there. Right smack dab in the middle.
Okay, well, I mean, did you ever, when the mall finally was torn down, where would you go to hang out? Did you just be stuck at a friend's house, like you wouldn't go anywhere?
I mean, you can always go to Boulder and like walk around the mall.
You couldn't
and
always
stuff.
go to Boulder. We couldn't
But,
drive
like,
yet.
Billy could, so yes.
When could Billy drive?
Sophomore year.
No, I'm talking like freshman year and stuff.
Oh, freshman year. When was the mall taken down?
The mall was taken down like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I was there for that. That was cool. Watching it.
Oh no, I guess it wasn't 3 years ago.
It was like 2.
It was 2 years ago. Yeah.
So actually, I did have my brother to drive me around. So.
So you
sorry.
you were lucky.
I could go anywhere.
You could go wherever you wanted.
What
'cause you
else
had-
would we do? We had paintball,
That's pretty cool.
airsoft. What else?
Well, what about Friday Night SmackDown?
What about? Oh my God!
We'll talk about it now. What about Friday Night SmackDown?
Let me.
I
Friday Night
wasn't there.
SmackDown.
I wasn't there for the start,
Who's
so I
not
don't know
there?
some of this stuff. How did it start?
It just started as a group of friends throwing the pigskin around, turned into this competitive thing we do every Friday. We just go down to the little field outside my house. I don't know. It's probably 12 to 20 people. We just have a match. It's fun. It's tackle.
Describe it a little bit more. Like what happened? Because I mean,
How did it start?
because all I remember is Luca walking up and being like, "Hey, go to Cray's house. We're gonna play football." I was like, "Okay," and then all of a sudden,
I mean, it exploded, to be honest. I mean, everyone wants to. I mean,
well, what was
everyone
it?
loves to
Talk about it.
throw the football, so.
Because it's not just that. It's not just a couple of guys throwing the football around.
It's pretty competitive. It is. I love it. It's
What
fun.
is it?
What is it? It's just a game of football with slightly adjusted rules so it can fit the field, and it's tackle without pads. So it's always fun to see people get injured.
How did you guys come up? Who were the original guys?
Original guys: me, Kellen Roth, Billy Williston, Caesar, and Luca.
So just the 5 of you?
I don't know.
And
if
what
I'm
it-
missing anyone?
What
Colin Riggs, I think.
So the 6 of you.
6.
What inspired you guys to just go out and just start tackling each other?
How much more fun could you have than just hurting other people?
Whose
such
initial
joy.
idea was it? Who came up with the idea?
We all just said,
Who decided?
let's make this a thing. No one decided. It didn't start out, we didn't start like saying, okay, we're going to make this a big thing. No, it just evolved slowly.
Well, sure, not so much the
And
magnitude
then-
of it.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the magnitude of it. Who was the initial person who was like, "Hey guys, let's go."
Right here, boy.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna take credit?
Well, yeah, this is the field outside my house. That's my field. I claim it. And plus, I made the Facebook page. By the way, check out the Facebook page. Saturday Night SmackDown.
Saturday?
Wait, no, Friday night. Oh my gosh, I messed up the title. Friday Night SmackDown at Facebook.com or something. It's pretty good. There's videos.
The videos are awful.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good.
So set the scene for me a little bit here. You're what? You're sitting in the living room, in the basement. What are you doing? What are you guys
Throwing
doing?
the football.
You guys are just out there throwing the football.
Yeah.
And then what? Someone just tackles.
No, you just say, "Hey, we got enough people. Let's have a small game."
And then whose decision was it to start tackling? That was your idea?
That was my idea.
Just start tackling? Did you
Yeah.
tell anyone, or did you just start throwing them to the ground?
Just throw him to the ground.
You didn't warn anybody?
I'm pretty sure when it started there was snow on the ground, so there was a cushion if you fell. So I was pretty gentle.
You were gentle?
Yeah.
So
Good
then,
times.
when did this start organizing? How did it start to progress to become the Friday Night SmackDown that it is? I mean, I was there.
Okay, then.
You invited me how long after that initial game?
Year.
A year? You guys started freshman year, sophomore year?
Well, maybe beginning.
You didn't start this junior year.
Wait, yeah, we did. Yeah, about what? November junior year, and then how did it evolve? So then we had like a certain group of guys, and then I was in class with Garrett and Paul, and then they brought a new group of guys, and then we just had this huge group of guys. I can't explain it any better.
Well, you basically were just saying in class like, hey, what'd you guys do this weekend? We just like tackled each other.
Well,
like,
they heard about it.
Who came up with the name? Who came up with the name Friday Night SmackDown? You're taking credit for everything that's Friday Night
I did it all,
is.
baby. That's all me. And then what else? And then we had Tuesday Night Throwdown and like
No,
Monday
we
night.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
You're lying.
There's Wednesday Night Wrestling or something else.
No, we
Thursday
didn't.
night throwback to Tuesday night.
Oh my God. So, Friday Night SmackDown is kind of like your big sort of like memory, right? Like that's like
I mean, it's
that was
fun,
like
yeah.
that's the thing you're gonna walk away from high school going like, I mean, besides like football maybe.
And track. And
Yeah, like that was like the group thing that you're like that's your club. You know what I mean? Like some guys are in like
it's kind of an unofficial club, yeah.
right, but it's not an organized school sponsored.
No, it's not.
Like almost like a club because it's different from being part of a sport where you're like, hey, you remember when we
Yeah, it
played
is.
this? The district organized. Like, no, this was a group of kids that organized something
Right.
that you can that only those kids can walk away with the memories of.
True.
So, what sort of memories? What do you remember that happened that was sort of like all of us can remember? From all of high school.
The whole class?
Our class. What's something you remember that happened that like our class just got to share in from high school?
All of us.
Like sort of like rallies that we would go to.
I know, that's the only time we're all together, rallies. I'm trying to...
It doesn't even have to be when we're all together. It's just a shared just a shared experience.
I thought of something, but it's a horrible idea.
Go ahead. Please talk about it.
When we all gotta get out of the class to walk down to Altona for like the the lockdown drills or something.
Oh my God, the shelter drills?
Those are sick.
Last year was
Having to get on walk down to Altona is always fun times.
Because last year was I don't have any memory of ever having to do that except for last year.
I don't think. Yeah.
Because we were in Kloster's class.
Yes. Wait. No. Last year I didn't have Kloster.
Oh yeah.
I
you
had Miss Keith.
How was that?
I'm not. How is that called? Okay, AP Enviro.
Not AP Environmental.
How was
your
what?
How was your class? Like, what was that experience like for your guys' class walking down?
I mean, nothing. You just gotta walk.
Like, there was nothing fun about it at all?
10 times more fun than sitting in class, just walking down. I don't know. And then we were there for probably an hour in the Altona gym.
Yeah, what do you remember about what was going on in there? Because it was kind of crazy.
Let's see. There's people shouting, and I think some group got lost. Like, how do you get lost in the Altona? What's wrong with you? But I think some group did get lost, and then there was a bunch of commotion. And yeah, that's about it.
A group got lost?
I can't recall perfectly, but
You can't.
I know someone was missing or something, and
Get close this real quick. Close the door real quick so that it's not so loud. A group got lost. Oh, what?
I don't know if I just remember someone was missing and there was a big commotion about it and teachers are freaking out. And I don't know. Maybe that's not how it
What
actually
class do you
was,
think
but
it was?
What class?
What class got lost?
Probably like. Whose class would get lost? Probably like Miss Mazingo's class. I don't know.
This was Zingo's class?
Probably.
How long were you in Spanish?
3 long, awful. I mean, 3 long years. We'll just leave it at that.
You had Lions?
Oh yeah, Lions, Faulkner, and Mazingo.
So you kind of got a really good first half, and then your second half was awful.
No, I got a good first third.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Lyons was good.
A year and a half.
Faulkner was just like trying to start like flames on the school or something.
He was trying to set fire to the school building?
Well, not exactly. He was.
What, like a revolution?
He did not like the way the school was being run, and
Well,
we would just go over that in class instead of learning Spanish.
Really?
And he gave out free A's, so that's all right with me.
Well, you were in Faulkner's class when he got fired, right? Then.
Oh yeah.
So then what happened
After
to your
that?
class? Yeah, what happened?
We got some like sub.
Did she know any Spanish?
No.
Was she a Spanish teacher?
She did. Well, I think she was. I don't remember the second half as much because it wasn't as entertaining as the first. It was just hilarious.
What did she? What did she teach? Did she teach you anything?
She
Like what was?
taught us, but she wasn't very good at it. I don't even remember.
What ended up happening? Did she just like okay, I'm your teacher now. Let's just pick up where you left off.
I think we still got A's because she couldn't take away that. So you just get it done.
No, what did she do? Like she can't just like walk in and just be like, all right, we're just gonna start where you guys left off, and then just start speaking in Spanish for the next second semester. Like she had.
That was it. That was basically it.
What?
Yeah, she just came in one day. And okay, I guess we thought she was gonna get replaced, but she never did. So it was just her the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cray. What are your plans after high school? What are you looking to do? Go to college, I'm guessing.
I mean,
are you going
college.
to Washington?
We'll see. I mean, I haven't applied there yet, but I definitely will.
Did you get D1? Did you get a
Go
D1
Dogs.
football scholarship?
It's coming.
Describe your football experience.
You might want to turn the camera on.
Really? That bad, huh?
Football was it was suffering with friends, so it was all right.
That's all you have to take away from the 4 years of football.
Yeah.
You have nothing else? You won't remember like the games or anything like that, just the
I remember
suffering.
the games.
Just the suffering.
Just suffering. And there were some friends there, so they made it, what's the word?
Well, you were one of us. You were one of the seniors that
Didn't quite make it.
No. What was that like?
Oh, it sucked.
You hated it?
Yeah. I mean, why? You put 3 years into it, and you get nothing in return, so it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
When did you start to turn bitter?
Oh. Well, I was bitter going in.
You just hated it from the start?
I was like, bitter. Well, going in, I was thinking of not playing senior year.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't too bitter over the summer because I was varsity. But then as soon as the season started, put me back down, so.
That's when you started turning
and
bitter?
then I was going to quit again.
Did you had that meeting? You you were about to quit?
Mm-hmm.
When
to him.
When did you talk to him?
Probably 2 weeks in to the season.
2 weeks into the season you were about to quit?
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
Oh, somehow he convinced me that I was going to get varsity playing time. And I did. I got like quarter and a half, maybe. And then the next week's none. They got me. They got me to stay. Ah, dang it. Why'd I fall for it? Nah, just the end of the season. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it.
So you regret staying?
Yeah.
Yeah? You didn't enjoy football?
No, okay. You know, actually, I don't regret staying because it's a challenge I can write about in my college essays. That's about it. That's all, really. It's like paragraph 3. And
so you walked away from football just angry, just crazy angry.
Not crazy angry, just disappointed.
Oh, wow. You're disappointed.
Yep, you heard me.
So you thought you were going to be pretty set until...
No, I never thought I was going to be set.
No?
No.
So
I knew going in I was going to be... Something was going to go wrong.
So then what happens now? What do you move on to? What do you start doing after high school and now football?
Well, I still got track season coming up. Shout out to Coach Tassone. He's a great coach. Great guy.
After that, after high school, what are you going to do?
College?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm applying currently to UCLA, UC Santa Barbara, and UC Santa Cruz. And then I've already applied to Baylor, Butler, what else? CU, and what was the last one? Oh, Tulane. And I got into CU, just found out yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. So
CU bound?
Don't say that.
Where do you want to go?
Well, UCLA is where I want to go, but that's going to be really hard, and I'm not sure about that. So.
Well, what would you study?
At UCLA?
Would your major be different at UCLA than anywhere else?
Yes, it would.
What would your major be there?
I think life science.
Life
Something
science?
in life sciences. So, like...
Well, then what would your major be anywhere else?
Business.
So why life science in UCLA?
Because they don't have business. Or they don't have the business I wanted. I don't think they have
They have
managing.
econ.
They don't have managing, though.
They have econ something, yeah.
So
yeah. So because they don't have what you... So then why do you want to go to that school if they don't have the school you want?
Because I also want to do environmental science.
So you want a business and minor in environmental science?
Something like that.
Why wouldn't you major
either or?
Why wouldn't you minor in environmental science then?
Why would I major?
Why wouldn't you major in environmental science at UCLA?
I would.
But you just said life science.
That is life science.
Oh my god. Okay. I thought you meant like humanities.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Like humanities or something like that.
I'm not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a life science.
Okay.
I put undecided because apparently you have better chances of getting in, so.
All right. So to close out, if you could go back, we might close out with this. We'll see. If you could go back and stop yourself from playing football, all 4 years.
Back to football, huh?
Would you try to convince yourself to not do it?
I'd let myself do it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm
just for the essay?
No, I just
Did you
don't see myself. There were some good times. I'll admit to that. There were some fun times, like at the Shadron camp and like going to Florida. There was good times sprinkled in between it. So
you wouldn't convince yourself to stop it?
No, cause.
So then, what would you say to someone who is dealing with a similar situation where they put their heart and soul into something for a long period of time,
and they just get
and
right,
and then they, not even so much that they get screwed over, or that they don't achieve exactly what they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much a shortcoming. I mean, it doesn't have to be a shortcoming. It can just be like not really what they were looking for out of the experience. What would you say to someone like that?
Just finish it. To be honest, just do it.
Just
you'll feel so much better if you just finish it. I mean,
even to the person
I'm glad I did football. I'm glad I finished it. I mean, it just feels better than, I don't know. I don't see myself as a quitter, so I tried to.
Even the person who has already gone through it all, you would say no, don't regret it. It was worth it.
I don't regret it. It was worth it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Cray. You got anything else to say? Any last words?
Oh, take it sleazy, and I'm out.
Oh my God! You can't quote Rick and Morty and be out.
That wasn't Rick and Morty.
Go back. Go back.
Workaholics.
Sorry, workaholics. Go back.
Why can't
This is the last thing you get to say on camera. Sit down.
Take it sleazy and I'm out, baby.
Sit down.
I can't use my own quote.
Is that really what you want to close out with? Is that really the lasting impression you want people to have of Cray Larson?
Yeah, I don't care what they think.
All right.
Be honest.
Then go again.
Wait, what else would I say? Would be something. What
if take it sleazy and
what have other people said?
I mean,
what have other people said?
There's only been. This is the first time I've asked that question.
Ah, damn it! Why are you asking me? See.
Is take it sleazy and I'm out all you got?
Go Dogs. No. I hope you get 3 and 7 again.
Oh my God! Is that
okay,
really
so
what you want to
everyone in the class watch this whole thing?
Maybe like if the memorable parts like this.
Not the parts where I'm ranting about how long. Oh my God, it's been years.
Come on, last words.
Has it been an hour?
No.
Oh.
Last words.
I don't know. I'm only thinking of quotes right now. Like, am I supposed to say, like, thank you to all my teachers and love being in class with all of you? That'd be a lie.
No. Do a quote. You don't get to do senior quotes.
Yeah, take it sleazy and I'm out. That's the quote I was going to do.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Do I
One more time. Do it one more time.
Take it sleazy and I'm out.
Thank you, Cray.